Tony, we can't hear you, man. We can't hear you.
Okay, you should hear me right now, yeah. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
My people, could you hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. See, yeah, guys, yeah, you're welcome, yeah. See, guys, you're welcome, yeah. We are live, yeah. See, the Minority Report and Arsenal Crash Talk, yeah. Of course, a show owned by me and Digi Sports, and of course, the show owned by me and Football Pants, who's my guy down here, yeah. See, it's supposed to be a Chelsea roasting, yeah, but my other guy, yeah, Nas is here for all that
My
smoke.
brother, I've
See,
got the ref on my
without
side.
much ado, without much ado, yeah. See, I welcome to the seat, yeah. Chelsea fan, yeah. His family down here, yeah. Nas, aka Chelsea OG. Talk to these people, man. Talk to these people.
Bro, you keep avoiding my big questions, bro. Today you gotta answer my questions, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Last stream, you danced around them. Like today, we're not messing about, fam. Well,
Okay, good and okay. See, yeah, I also have my other guy down here, yeah. Of course, co-host with me on Arsenal Crash Talk. No other person than Football Bants is in the house. Football Bants, talk to these people, man.
Yeah, big up, man. I'm just here to put some water out from the Slayer and just smash up these Chelsea ops that want to talk.
it's an up, fam.
I'm ready for all of you, man. So you know what I'm saying.
Why are you so calm, though? Why are you so calm?
There's no way.
That's me, bro. Calm before the storm,
yeah. Sneaky.
See ya, guys. Yeah, see ya, guys. The one you guys, like to rile up all the time, but he also finds a way of riling you guys up. Yeah, no other person than Deji Sports, the Tottenham Van Helsing, the Arsenal Slang. Guys, Deji
Yeah.
Sports.
Tony, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's only right that I'm going to be playing a different role for all the people in the chat today. I'm delighted to say that I'm going to be mediating because at the end of the day, my team is top of the tree, innit? So we're looking down on Chelsea. We're looking down on.
I'll wait for it.
And I'm going to be real. I don't give a damn what happens between these two teams. I don't care what you guys do. Do you get me? It doesn't affect what my club is doing. You get me? So football band,
you're from confidence to cocky, bro.
There ain't no fire to put out here, my brother. You make sure that you do your thing against Chelsea and you stay with us. That's what I'm hoping from Arsenal this week.
You don't want the favour?
I would love you to beat Arsenal because if you don't beat Arsenal, then I'll be like, let's respect the team. But if you don't beat Arsenal, then I think that's your fifth. Is that your fourth or fifth defeat of the season?
Well, what if it's a draw? Will you still count that as a loss?
Look, you're in the room full of. See, with me, it's all or nothing, innit? It's all or nothing, innit? You win or lose. Drawing is for pussies, to be honest. We're not doing.
Whoa.
What I want to know
is most games are draws, though.
Are you going to take the game to Arsenal? If you do that, respect to you, and Chelsea's back. If you lose, that would be your fourth or fifth defeat, and I never want to see you again. I would never want to see you again. As never.
I'm YouTube after that, yeah.
I'm just saying, but I'm hoping Chelsea do the business, and Naz, we can bring you back because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen you in about 18 months. So you've been missing. So it's good.
I'm not gonna lie. Well, my channel got fucked up, man, bro. That's a whole other story, fam.
Yeah. All right,
Football band. Give us your preamble, man. Give us your preamble. Of course, you can see Arsenal's going head to head with Chelsea at the bridge on Saturday. Yeah, see, the time has come. See, what do you have to say?
Tell me, answer that question, bro. What's the date? Can anyone answer that super chat question?
Okay, that was in 2019. That was the last time you've been.
We can't tell you the exact date, man. We got lives. Sorry, bro. But how much is the super? You'll probably send £1, bro. Don't stress.
I can't tell the exact date, but it was in 2019 actually. That was the last time like you guys beat us in Stamford Bridge, and that was the last time we did beat you guys.
Where's the game? Is it at the Bridge?
Again, yeah, it's at the Bridge, man.
It's at the Bridge. It's at the Bridge.
Nice.
It's at the
hope you
Bridge.
do your
See,
team, bro. Come on.
and
Let me
please take
see.
us through what you think, you know, about this matchup coming up. It's a London derby. It's a big one, yeah. Talk the big talk, man.
Yeah, just as you mentioned, it's a London derby, so it's going to be one of them games, isn't it? I think it might. Usually, Arsenal-Chelsea games are quite lively, so I can see this being end to end. I can see there being chances. When's the last time we played you? What was it? We played you at Emirates, isn't it? Was it Emirates the last game?
Yeah, it was last game.
That game was a game of two halves because the first half we completely smashed you up, but the second half you lot came back into the game. I'm expecting a lot of like back and forths with Arsenal and Chelsea. And the thing is, Chelsea are currently on good form at the moment, so it's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be one of them games where Arsenal smash Chelsea or anything like that. It's going to be a close game. I think there will be goals in it. I'm probably thinking about 4 goals, 2-2 or something like that. Maybe it might even be a draw.
I mean, who do you see scoring the goals though? If you know Saka's injured,
we
right?
We can talk about that later, but I just think it's going to be a close game. I'm not. I don't even want to say that we're going to beat you because I just think it's going to be a tough game. But
well, as Deji just said, draws are for pussies apparently. But even I can see it being a draw. That's the reality. Just because
Deji wants to be. Deji, you want to be careful because Basuma's out as well, bro.
OG, so, you will have your full chance to pitch.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment, but but yeah, that's my.
See, OG. Give your pitch, man. Give your preamble.
I think it's gonna be close, but it's not gonna be boring close. It's gonna be end-to-end close, maybe even like a 2-2. But I don't see us keeping a clean sheet, not the way Sanchez is. But you know, our players weren't really going international. Sterling was chilling back there. A lot of them are citing injuries, even the ones that are coming back for this game. We don't even know he's playing. They're keeping a lot of secrets from us. So I want to see Gusto's, but I want to see it. It's so different from last season. Last season, when you first beat us, they got that set piece. Now it's so predictable. We conceded the most we ever conceded via set pieces at Chelsea last season. So we were easy pickings. So this season, you guys leveled up defensively. But I feel like you're still the same team. We do kind of know what we're getting. But we've changed so much. You're like, is Jackson going to show up or not? Is Sterling actually going to carry on like this? Like, is Reece James or Gusto fit and back and, all that? Like, there's a lot of ifs, I feel. And I just feel like Poch is not going to sit back and try to get a draw. Like Mourinho might have been like, let's get a draw, maybe nick it. If you look at the history that you guys are beating us, but I reckon Poch will be like, fuck the history, man. Let's just go for it. Yeah. If we do lose,
and you're at home as well, so you're at home, so you should really go for it. I suppose
we should really go for it. Honestly,
you know what? Let me apologize for using such profanities on this channel. I don't mean if you don't draw pussies. What I meant was
if the chat offended.
You guys are big clubs and you guys should be going for the 3 points. But I'm going to tell you why I think this is going to be a close game. I don't know if any of you guys have been involved in kids football. But in kids football, I've seen that certain teams who look alike and kind of similar tends to be more interesting, So what I'm trying to say is that I think Chelsea are going to give Arsenal more of a game because when you look at the player profiles of both teams have ballers. Chelsea got players who are good on the ball, can flip-flap you. Arsenal got players who are good on the ball, can flip-flap. And when you look at the profile of the two teams, there's pace in there, there's aggression, there's just similar attributes. And I think for that reason, and for that reason alone, that's going to make the game very, very interesting. The other thing that I would say is that...
Come on, Deji, man. Let Donovan hide this.
Let's talk about Poch, man.
I'm dropping. The other thing is, Pochettino can't stand
down a bit.
Pochettino can't stand Arsenal in it, and Pochettino is gone to Chelsea to do an inside job for Tottenham. You know what I'm saying? He's gone there, pull these man down, but also to do a favor. If Tottenham are going to do what we hope they're going to do this season, we're going to need certain inside man to do us a favor, starting from this weekend. Pochettino could rile up them Chelsea brothers so much that they could even get the 3 points. And let me tell you this last thing, Tony Claude. Do you think Sterling was happy to not be included in the England team? My man, if you see his gram, he is over pissed that he was left out. So Sterling has a point to prove to Chelsea. He's got a point to prove to Pochettino. He's got a point to prove for the country. And there is no better game to let us know Wagwan, to let us know that he's still a big game player than Arsenal. And I would be afraid, my brother. I would be afraid. Tony, don't come here shaking your bum violently. I would be afraid. I would be afraid. Don't sleep on Chelsea. So I think Poch is doing an inside job, and I think he could derail the thing this weekend for sure. You don't want to hear it, but it's the truth.
See, I'll just
They're just putting
up a defense for Ryan Sterling. They're just putting up a defense for Ryan Sterling. Guys, I just want to ask this question. Yeah, see, it goes to everyone in the panel. Yeah, Bukayo Saka and Ryan Sterling. Who is the more better player right now? I'll start from you, OG. I want you to be.
I'll say they're equal as right now. The last couple of 5-6 games, but obviously Saka's injured, right? Sterling's not injured. Right? And for me, injury and not being injured actually a thing.
Show, man. Come on, man. Come on,
I'm just going for the last 5 games. Sterling's been smoking, bruv, and he's well rested, fam.
I'd rather have Sterling, I think.
I said equal. I never said he's better.
Football band.
Obviously, Sterling shits on Saka in terms of history. He's got everything there is to win.
Do you know what? That's quite an unfair question because we're talking about hundreds. We're talking about old geezer versus
Chelsea fans.
Hundreds. You're
always
talking
go back to winning trophies. Relax.
Forward, against Saka.
He's a legend.
Yeah. How old's Sterling now? 28?
29.
I'm not even gonna answer that question, because I've rated Sterling all my life, and at the end of the day, you know what, stylistically, I would say Saka is probably more skillful. Obviously, Sterling's got beer pace, but they're two different players, man. Do you know what I mean? One mostly plays on the left and one mostly plays on the right. I can't compare both of them, man. Seriously, I don't know. I can't compare both of them.
Well, they're both playing well at the moment anyway.
See, man, I'm shameless. I'm shameless. Yeah. See, Bukayo Saka is the best right winger.
Yeah, but that's your brother, basically.
I do feel that Bukayo Saka is a more better player.
And I feel like Ashraf Hakimi is the best right back in the world.
Than Ryan Sterling. See, man, you don't have to bring in you don't have to bring in Ryan Sterling into this conversation.
Sterling is a G.
Let's get deep down into.
He's a legend. He's a legend, bro.
How many goals has he scored this season?
How many
4, 5, and like 3, 4 this season?
He scored more than Saka, innit?
Against which teams? Against which teams?
Against
which teams? Something like that. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
Let me say, sorry, I know I'm supposed to be mediating, but let me just drop a few home truths here in it for you. You're doing the kind of easy statement. The easy, lazy statement is Saka's the best right back in the world, and the best right mid in the world. Blah, blah, blah. We all know, we've all heard it. But on form right now, Sterling is on more form than Saka, and he scored more goals than Saka. So if you're doing it based on form, Sterling is up there. Whether Sterling is able to keep this up, whether he's able to keep this up is another question. But right now, he's ahead of Saka. Don't disrespect the brother. What's happening with Southgate is out of choice.
I'm sorry, he's not ahead of Saka.
And
no one backs Southgate.
He's out of the England squad. He's not scoring more goals for Chelsea. That's a lie. Fallacy.
Let me tell you about this London thing that we got going on here in London. Let me tell you, because I know you're out there in Helsinki and it's all snowed under. You can't get out to buy bread. So we know what's going on. We know what's going on. But in London, you see, when man leans back like that, it means he agrees. He means he understands what man is saying. He's agreeing with me, but he ain't want to say it. But he knows Sterling right now is doing bits. That's the truth. So don't be coming there with your little lazy narrative. Saka ain't about. He ain't about, bro. So let's talk about the ones who are about. Yeah? Be careful of Sterling, because he was
Okay, Deji. Saka. Sterling with all that
Right now,
movement.
Fantasy League.
Good.
Your team.
Sterling with all that movement for Chelsea Football Club has got them in 11th place this season. While me, I'm the top dog. I'm second in the league this season, at par with you, who's first in the league. So, keep clapping for Sterling. But man, see, it doesn't matter at this point if you're 11th in the table anyway. See, football bands, yeah. See, let's get into real discussions, yeah, of this London derby coming up, because tomorrow, yeah, I'm bringing in the top dog, yeah, of you Chelsea fans, yeah. I'm bringing in Goonie. Goonie's coming down here tomorrow. So I'm going head to head with Goonie. But
It's been a while.
before I take the head off the snake, yeah, tomorrow.
Nah, Goonie's calm, fam.
This is the bigger picture. See, I will start with you, football fans, yeah. Let's start from our defense. Yeah, let's break this down. Defense, midfield, striking positions. Yeah. Look at our defense, our back four. Do you think the Chelsea attack can actually conjure up anything and give our defenders problems?
Yes.
Mostly with of course, what Rolls-Royce did to the most lethal striker, yeah, in the world right now. I'm talking of Erling Haaland, putting him on a goal on a goal statistics of 0 xg, yeah, just last 2 weeks. So what do you have to say about our back four, and just just tune it up against?
You said the word back four. There's 4 man in that back. I know you're focused on Saliba and Gabriel.
You see, for
back
me,
four, back four, back four.
Yeah,
That back four of Arsenal is a long back, to be honest with you.
You see, for me, yeah, this is how I look at it. Styles make fights, isn't it? You've heard of that saying before, yeah. So it's almost unpredictable. We don't know what type of. We've never played this Chelsea before. Their front three. Now, I know people are going on about Jackson and all of that kind of malarkey stuff.
He's sick though. He's cold.
That's what I'm saying. He might be unpredictable, and he might give our back to some trouble. So it's easy to say, yeah. Haaland was in Saliba's back pocket last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever, against the Man City game. But this is a completely different game, man. We're playing against youngsters that have no fear, they need to prove something to their home crowds. This is the Arsenal they're playing, by the way. Yeah, this is a derby game. Yeah, this ain't no do you know what I mean? Like Wolves and flipping whoever playing. This is a local derby. Yeah, both teams don't like each other. Yeah, so it's do you know what? I wanted to come on and talk trash today, but I can't talk trash because after Chelsea's last 3 games, especially, I know they beat Burnley the other day, and I watched that game as well, but they were very impressive. Sterling was very good. Jackson was good. Who's the one who plays on the right for you guys?
But again, it's Burnley. Burnley. Those guys haven't won a game.
On the right for that game. It's Sterling, I'm sure.
Who plays on the right for you guys?
Come on, Modric came on.
Relegation.
But who plays on the right? Who plays on the
we
right?
had Cole on the left, and we had Cucurella as a right back.
That's it. Listen, that guy's cold as well, man. That guy.
Who's cold? Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer.
Nah, he's hard. I don't know why. I've liked him from day.
He couldn't beat him.
What I rate about Poch is he's given Chelsea got the best academy in the whole country, and they got ballers. And what I'm loving by Poch is he's giving the young guns an opportunity. That's one thing I have to say about Chelsea. They give young players. Carlton Palmer is a travesty that brother's been sitting on the bench at Man City.
The best academy, but they're buying youth from different parts of the world. Deji, what are you talking about? How can they have the best academies and they do young players?
Look at the list of players
around the world. What are we talking about?
Remember they used to put loads of players on loan. They used to put loads of youngsters.
How can they have the best academies and they're buying players and they're buying young players from all around the world?
Because their chairman is a madman. But when you think of the whole league is full of Chelsea players. Billy
Yeah.
Gilmore.
Agents.
You know, you got Gay. You got obviously Conor Gallagher. You got Colwill, or you got Tariq Lamptey. I mean, bloody hell, mate. The list can go
They're
on
all
and
former
on.
Chelsea. They all touched Chelsea. Everyone had a Chelsea shirt as a kid.
Come on, man. The brother that went to
Can
Newcastle.
Can I just put one point here though? Can I just say one point?
Yeah,
The only thing
Definitely,
I see
man.
Chelsea may be struggling is if they get emotional and they play the occasion, because this can happen. And Arsenal, yeah, this season we're a lot more experienced than last season, so that may be in our favor slightly. Because
You think we're going to come out too hungry and too thirsty? You think we're going to come out too hungry and too thirsty?
And
you're
if
just
you
going to
go
count and
down,
catch us all day?
down, and that's the only thing for me with Chelsea is that they've got youngsters, and some of them aren't as experienced yet as the Chelsea guys. I'm sorry, as the Arsenal guys. So
Arsenal,
in a way, that could be in our favor.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
You never know.
I have to say,
I
have to say, I agree with Banks. I came here, sorry, Tony, I came here wanting to just give bare smoke. And the only thing that concerns me about the game really is that I'm not sure what the painter is going to do against Martinelli.
That's thank you. That's the secret. It's Martinelli.
Cooking.
He clocked the golden key, bro. That's him, Martinelli, the secret one.
I don't know what he's going
last
to do.
season. I don't like this guy. He comes with too much energy. Like he's too fast. Peter Gonzalez on us, and I don't trust Reece James. I trust Gusto if he's there, but I don't trust Reece James right now. And I love Reece James. I had his shirt for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But see, OG, personally, I think where this game will be won or lost, it lies in the hand of the coach, actually, personally, on the tactics that Pochettino is going to employ. Definitely, most teams, they know how to play against Arsenal. Some of all these teams know how to get the best out of Arsenal, and that is how they do it. Just keep a noble low block, just keep a low block. Catch Arsenal on the counter attack. That's the best way. Do you think Pochettino is going to do it this way? Hold on,
it's not like an easy way. It's not like
and just
everyone's done it to
Arsenal,
you. Pochettino doesn't do that. He's not Mourinho. He's not Conte. He's not even He's not even thought that way. Even when his whole philosophy of football, like he's not going to approach the game that way. He doesn't want to beat you that way. That's why I said even if it is a draw, it's not going to be a 0-0 draw. It's not going to be a 1. It'll be at least a 2-2 draw because we're going to go for it. There's no way Poch had 2 weeks for most of his players for this one game. Yeah, nah, man, he's definitely geared them up and got them ready. And as Deji said, like this is all or nothing. Like right now, if we don't beat you, or if we do get a draw, once we draw where we got robbed, we should have won it or whatever. If it's not that display, like we do have to reassess everything again and talk about January. But I'm not going to jump there right now. I think we are going to show up, even if it is a draw, even if it's I don't want to say lost, but I think we're going to go down fighting hard. I'm just hoping we don't be that kind of guy that comes out too hungry and gets countered and it's 3-0 before you know it. It's like, wait, what?
If you lot lose, you would have lost 4 games in your first
hiding, bro.
4 in your first 9. I mean, that's relegation fodder, to be honest.
All on the potch.
So, and that's all on the potch.
That's
I told you, I think Potch personally is doing an inside job, and so he's slowly taking out the gold bars from the safe. You lot just can't see it. But in between, whilst you're taking out the gold bars, you got to get a couple of wins. So you got to catch the thief, and then it'd be like, "Yay, he's for us!" But really, he's not for you. Bro. He's taking out the gold bars in front of your face.
Deji. Deji, the current coach of Chelsea Football Club, he's been your manager, so you know how this guy operates, and again, he has a very, very good record in London derbies. Either he's winning London derbies or he's not losing. That's practically drawing or winning. So he has a very, very good record in London derbies. This guy has been your coach previously. What do you think he's going to employ in this Chelsea versus Arsenal matchup? Do you think he's going to make use of his midfielders? Because you do know that Arsenal midfielders are very, very mobile, very fast, pacey wingers. There's going to be a problem there. Do you think he's going to tweak things a little bit and kind of like bypass the Arsenal midfield and use his width a little bit more? Of course, you have faster players around the width. What do you think is going to employ since he's been your manager before.
Pochettino has inherited a better team than he had at Tottenham. And you got to remember, he took Tottenham to within an inch of winning the Premier League. It was just that Leicester had a freak season and they won it. And he took us to a Champions League final where we were robbed by the referee. So he's inherited a better team. Let's look at the squad. Look at the players. Look at the ballers that Chelsea have. It is a matter of time. If anyone can get them players cooking, it's going to be Pochettino. And for me, I would say Chelsea has a better squad than Arsenal. So if Chelsea has better players, has a better squad, all he has to do is get the pieces right. Now, we saw in the last game that Caicedo seems to have settled down, or it looked like he settled down. He's going to play the 4-2-3-1. Jackson's going to be up top. Sterling's going to be playing off the right. You know, Chukwuemeka is back. He's coming in off the left. You've got Conor Gallagher playing in between them. Bro, it's long. And then you've got
Chukwuemeka is injured. No, Chukwuemeka is still injured.
Chukwuemeka is injured. Enzo, Gallagher, Caicedo.
Bro, it's long. And I'm telling you, pound for pound, what Arsenal do not like is to get roughed up. And that's why I'm concerned when Arsenal play Newcastle. Because Newcastle, the reason why I knew they were going to bang PSG is because in France, they don't have gladiators. They don't have wrestlers that are all 6'4", 6'5". So I knew it was going to be long for them. Now, Chelsea, Caicedo is man them, Lavia is man them. All of these are guys who are strong, they're quick, and they're ready for that 1v1 battle. That's what the game is going to be about. 1v1, Martinelli, come in it. Reece James is going to offer him the line. Come then. Trossard, come then. Mark Partey, come, let's go. Declan
I think it's going to be Gusto. I reckon it's going to be Gusto versus Martinelli.
Huh?
I think it's going to be Gusto. I think he's going to start Malo Gusto. I mean, he had 2 good games last season against Mbappe. That's what made him him. And it's like,
let me stop you, man, right there. Right there. Our away form is much better than our home form. I think you, man, are sleeping on our away form. Yeah.
Why is that?
Hold on. We're much more lethal away than we are at home. So
who did you play away?
It could be a long day for you guys.
But when you went to Lens, what did you lot do? Because that was
talking Premier League.
I'm just saying,
Premier League.
It's lethal, but you went to.
Come on, man. That's the Champions League. No, that's the
Champions
League, man. Man, you shameless, man. That's the Champions League.
We're talking Premier League.
Okay, Prem. So who have you played in the Prem away?
Huh?
Who have you played?
Have they played in cricket?
I don't want to laugh. Yeah. Who you played away?
Crystal Palace away. Away. What are you talking, man?
I have to check the fixtures. I know you're looking at the fixtures.
What are you saying, man? Crystal Palace.
Let me help you.
Crystal Palace
away. You ain't played anyone of merit away.
What do you mean by merit?
You know what I mean by merit.
Top 7, top 8.
You ain't played any top dogs away.
Haven't they played Villa away?
Have you played Villa away? Have you played Newcastle away? No, you haven't. Have you played Tottenham away? No, you haven't. Have you played Chelsea away? This is your first away. Yes.
I'll tell you who we played away.
Who have you played? Did you play City away?
Tony, bring Wolf in.
Hold on.
Let him check it. Tony, for now, can you bring my brother Wolf in? I feel like I'm being ganged up upon.
Okay.
But save for that, right? I'm not going to identify you're on the point today.
So we played Everton, their shit. We played Palace away, we played Brentford, and we played Bournemouth. So we haven't played.
Yeah, he's got a point there.
You, man, struggled against Brentford, yeah?
Huh?
You, man, struggled against Brentford.
Well, you, man, struggled against Fulham in your yard.
Sorry?
You struggled against Fulham in your yard.
I never thought I'd hear the day when I say thank God for Deji. I never thought I'd hear the day I'd say that, but thank God for this guy, because I've been sitting there and it's madness, bro. I got Shameless Tony up here on the left. I got Naz sitting there by himself up in the middle, like I'm the only Chelsea fan here. It's like, okay,
really?
You know what I mean? Like I was thinking it's peak, and so far the best man giving Chelsea defense is the Spurs man. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
I'm fighting that here.
No,
you
no,
know what
no,
I'm
no. Of
saying?
course,
Love it.
see. But of course, me and football bands here, we're Arsenal fans. Yeah,
Of
the
course.
G Sports knows that we're going for that. You know, we're going in for that top sport. So definitely, is natural position would be to back Chelsea to beat us up. So of course, it's
Yeah.
no wonder why he would wax lyrical about this
Yeah, but
Chelsea
he also
team.
wants the
So
competition.
see, at the end of the day, this is a London derby, and again, it's not your big London derby. Yeah, over the years, I've been to Stamford Bridge. Yeah, beating these guys up. Yeah, the last
Well,
time you
here we
beat me in
go.
your home was 2019. That's
Oh yeah,
how
and what have
bad
you
it
done in that
is.
time period?
Yeah,
And
in
what
Oh,
have
he
you
your
done in
scored the
home.
that
set
time
piece,
So
period?
fam.
it's a pretty comfortable. I'm sorry, man. It's a pretty
It is a
comfortable
bit
place for
disgraceful
me to
though.
go to and have a shot.
I will.
No,
I will say this though.
how is it
On a level,
disgraceful?
Tony does have a
I've
point.
last lost in Stamford Bridge in 2019. That's the last
And what
time I
have
ever
To be
you
lost
honest,
won?
can
in
I just say
Stamford
this though?
Bridge.
And what have you
Is
won?
it
What are you
Wolfgang
saying?
and
No, no, no,
Naz?
no,
That's
no,
what
no,
they
no, no.
said
We're not
last week
going
about
into
Man
see.
City.
I know,
If
like
anyone talks about
only because Man
Champions
It's
League
City
here
beat
in
reverse
terms
Arsenal
of
like 2
roles,
years
like
in a
I
row.
we've
don't
been
want to
beaten
hear
us
about
for
Champions
years.
League or won anything.
Can I just say though, the only
I
thing
don't
I
want to
will
hear
say
Champions League or
that
won
slightly
anything. Let's
disappoints
talk
me,
about the game.
and look, just before we talk about the game, I'll just make this one point because I'm supposed to be mediating, so I got to kind of provide balanced arguments on both sides, and I'm with football bans. The only thing I would ask Chelsea fans, and it pisses me off, the way you man turn up against Arsenal, bend over, put your pants down, and let these man slap your bottom is a bit disgraceful. Because the same energy that you lot played Tottenham, you don't come with that energy with Arsenal. Do you understand? So even though we're talking this and we're talking that, the truth is Chelsea over the years have come a little bit laissez-faire. You get me? You're not really been on it. You call
No,
it a
over the
normal.
Bro,
last
it's the injuries,
over the
bro.
last
It's
3
the
years.
injuries. When we
No, no,
play
no, no, no,
Tottenham,
no.
we don't
It's
have
not.
any
No, it's not all
injuries.
been injuries. It's not all been injuries. It's the type of players
It's
we've had.
mainly.
Look at we've had mans like Kovacic. Now Kovacic was a perfect example against City. How you don't let that guy defend. Right, let's be honest, right? With Chelsea, and the thing is, with the reason why Arsenal get the better of us quite a lot over the last 3 to 4 years is because they had better work rate. We had guys in our midfield over those time periods that like to get the ball into their feet so they could play out like Kovacic and whoever else. When Arsenal outworked us in those areas, because like people like Partey would get in there and stiff them. We had man like Jorginho up until like last half of last season, so it's like. I understand why Tony would be gassed about that result and how we have had a good run against us for the last 4 or 5 years. But that's not. But then again, Chelsea fans can go, "Oh yeah, but look when we had Drogba,
No,
we
but it's
spent
facts
7
though.
years slapping
It's
you since
fact though.
Philly."
It's not
Yeah,
fiction.
true.
But it's
No,
not
no, no, no,
fiction.
no, no.
It's not
I'm not
fiction.
saying it's
It's
fiction.
Bro,
not
just look
fiction.
at
It's
2 weeks
fact.
ago. Man
No,
City
no.
kept saying they beating you every time, and Arsenal was like, "Oh, we keep losing against
It's not
them."
fiction. It's
But this
fact.
is football. Like
No.
you
Yeah,
trade one curse for
I've
another.
had joys in
yeah.
Now
Stamford
Chelsea will
Bridge.
start winning against
I've had
Wait.
Arsenal.
joys
Everybody,
in
Back to
calm down.
Stamford
normal.
Can I
Bridge.
finish? Can I finish?
It's not
Right.
fiction.
I never said it was fiction, Tony, but ultimately it never led to anything. When we were slapping you up every game with Drogba, we went to one in Premier Leagues. So you beat us twice last season. That led to you being at top for 93% of the season, and again then to get butt up at home by Southampton and Brighton.
Oh, you just
On
have
the
to go
cusp of
there.
winning the title. They got on the cusp of winning their title. They got slapped up by Southampton, the bottom team in the Premier League.
What is it with Chelsea fans that they like talking about the history? If I need a history
What else
lesson,
do
I'll
you
go
go
That's
by?
back
last
and
You're
season.
learn
going by
history.
history over the last
Last
3, 4
season.
I
years.
don't
If
need
I
this
mention
history
last
lesson.
season, I'm bad.
I'm telling you,
Come on.
who has a more better team? Who has a more better team?
Who
It's
has
a
more
London
trophies
derby. The
recently?
London
Who has
derby is
more
on
trophies
Saturday.
recently?
Who has a more better team to win? Who has a more better midfield
We'll find out
to
this Saturday
have
who's the
got
better
to
team. It
win?
really is that
That's
simple,
what
right?
I'm saying. See, football
Well,
band, football band. You've just heard what of course my guy Wolf just said. Yeah, but what do you have to say, man?
When I was in school, down the Chelsea, down in Sloane Square, I wasn't hearing about no cups. It was between Arsenal and Man United. I didn't know who Chelsea were. Yeah. So we can talk about you've done this and you've done that, but the main thing is what we're talking about is a game on Saturday. So do you know what I mean? It's all about the game on Saturday. Yeah.
I
Give you
digress.
the props, you're champions, you've got Champions Leagues, you've got titles, you're doing this, you're doing that. But at the end of the day, it's all about the 3 points, and that's all that counts. On Saturday, come 7 o'clock, 7:30, or whatever time the game finishes, that's all that counts to me.
7:30 is UFC, fam. 5:30.
Is it 5? It's 5:30 kickoff, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
nice.
Yes, 7, 8 o'clock when
Yeah,
the
it's
game.
5:30.
That's all that matters to me. So we can sit here and all big up our chests and all do them kind of things there, but we both know, that both teams are in good form, and none of us can say that we're gonna beat you, you're gonna beat us, because we know that both teams, as I said, styles make fights, and this is gonna be an interesting game. Yeah, and it's all about. I think it's all about who scores the first goal, because when Arsenal score first, we rarely lose. Yeah, so it's one of them ones, isn't it? So we're seeing it.
Is that a stat
Yeah.
this season or?
We're seeing it. See, Nas, Nas. It's a draw on the table in this matchup. It's a draw a good point.
It
for
has to
Chelsea
be a
on
controversy draw. Has to be controversial via VAR or some kind of hair pulling. Has to be so
No.
controversial. It has to be like Chelsea had to almost won it. It can't be like, oh, we got lucky, or it's a boring draw. It can't be a boring one, and it can't be Chelsea got lucky. It has to be they got lucky if it's a draw. If you know what I mean.
No Chelsea fan wants anything less than a win. We're looking at a draw. None of us are.
No, bro. It's like when Tottenham robbed us by the VAR when they called Cucurella's hair.
When who did what?
Remember
Cucurella's hair was
so
pulled
Wolf,
down.
you're not saying that a draw is
Romero.
Can I ask a question quickly? Can I ask the Chelsea?
What did Naz and thingy say? Yeah, go on.
Do you
Yeah.
think,
You can ask that question.
Do you think the Chelsea players will show Arsenal any respect on Saturday, or do you think they're just like, you know what, we don't care, we're just going to go for it?
I'd say they show respect because they're young. Most of them are going to be young players, so they're going to probably be a little bit nervous because, as I said, like they're not. This is not an experienced outright team like how we've had previously. Like, so I would say is
what Arsenal player makes you like that? What Arsenal player makes you starry-eyed? Other than maybe Jesus, they have respect for him. Like I know Enzo respects him, like in Brazil and shit. But who else makes you? Saliba's still up and coming. He's not like a World Cup winner with France and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, who makes you starry-eyed at Arsenal? Saka. It's like, oh, who's this young star boy? But he's not there.
No one.
No, Martinelli's a threat as well.
Martinelli again.
But he's fragile. You can injure Martinelli easily. And I'm not saying that because I want him to get hurt or something. But no, I dark hearts. Hey, bro, Sergio Ramos, he got famous for 5 years at Real Madrid for injuring players.
Blows now. We're not doing cheap shots and below the belt hitting down here, yeah?
Below the belt, coming from the man who's totally shameless.
No, but he does make the double
on, man. That was below the belt. See, Deji Spores. See, Deji Spores, yeah. See, this matchup, yeah. What do you think, man? What do you think? Like, just tell me, what do you really? Where is your disposition? Look at it from a neutral point of view. When you betting on this matchup, man?
For me, if Pochettino wants to keep his job, then Chelsea need to get a result. It's as simple as. If Chelsea get boxed by Arsenal this weekend, then Pochettino, he should start packing his bag and looking for a yard in Buenos Aires or something. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's a bit harsh.
That's a good one, though. That's a good one.
Well, I will say this. I think Pochettino is looking at, a lot of people have been putting him in the mud. He's been going through stress this whole season so far. This is an opportunity for him to prove that he's legit. Now, if Chelsea come out with a win against Arsenal, all the rubbish that you've been through in the first 8 games, it gets forgotten. It gets wiped out like a genie in the bottle kind of thing. If he flops, though, then it's gone. Now, I feel like Chelsea are benefiting from the fact that not many players were on international duty. There's players that want to prove themselves. I think Chelsea this weekend, they want to win. Previous years, the last 4 years, Chelsea just played it as if they were playing Southampton, Burnley, or Luton Town. This weekend, Chelsea are turning up. What I want to know is whether Chelsea turning up is good enough to derail Arsenal. Personally, though, I'm in the position, the enviable position where whatever you lot do don't affect Tottenham minute. Because as long as we do what we got to do,
Minus Basuma,
and
yeah?
He's praying we win, didn't it?
No,
You can
minus
see
Basuma,
he's
you're
praying
not.
we win.
the same.
Who are you playing this weekend? Who you got this
Long
weekend?
Shameless, man. Shameless.
We got
No one even knows.
Fulham at home.
Who you
You
got?
have to
Fulham.
think about it.
They've got Fulham. They've got Fulham on Monday.
Fulham ain't that great.
We're not
Fulham
you
ain't
though.
that
We're not you, bro.
Go on, Willian.
We're not you.
He's
great. Hey,
a
Son
baller, though.
injured
He's
as well.
cool.
Son's injured, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah, man.
no
Son
way.
injured.
Hey, Vance, you know what it is? Yeah?
London will be won by Spurs this season.
I'm not. For me, I wish all the big players to play. So I'm not here wishing Saka any bad B. I want him to play against Chelsea so that when you're getting boxed, you know, you had all your guns on the pitch. You get me?
No
So,
excuses, yeah.
but Tottenham, Son is about. Brennan Johnson's about. Madison's about. You name it, they're about. The only person missing is Basuma because unfortunately he got the red card against Luton. But it's against Fulham. I'm not that. Look, I like Fulham, to be
No
honest. I think
disrespect, Fulham.
they're a dodgy team. But if Chelsea can slap them
Fulham
up,
will give you
3-0,
problems, you know. Fulham will still give you problems, though.
bro, if your Dusty
And
team
they
can
win
beat
that,
them,
bro. That's the killer.
beat them 3-0, we can slap them up.
No
Let's be
problems.
real.
And it's a London derby still.
If Chelsea can beat them 3-0, we can beat them 3-0.
Guys, look at what Latimus wrote down here.
Big up, laddie.
Guys, look at what
Reece
Latimus
shouldn't play.
wrote down
Reece
here.
is
He
being on
says,
social media.
Reece shouldn't play any part in the game on Saturday. This game, does Reece James, is he going to bring in any kind of any kind of danger in this game at all? He's just coming back from injury. He might not be 100%, but they're trying to mop him up and shoot him lots of injections, to just come up to this game. Football banter. I'll start with you before I go to Wolf. Does Reece James pose any problems for us right now? If he comes in,
of course, Reece James is quality, man. He's got everything, isn't he, Reece James? He's always given us problems when he's played against us. Bro, he's their captain as well, so you know what I mean. He's definitely someone that. The only problem with Reece James is if he gets injured playing, because that would be big problems. But Reece James is a brilliant player, man. Do you know what I mean? He's a wicked player. I rate him. As I said, a lot of the Chelsea players are good.
Good. Wolf.
What? Carry on. Well, I reckon
Wolf,
if
is Reece fit enough to play? Is Reece fit enough to play for this matchup? And do you think you're willing to risk him against Arsenal?
Well, to be honest, I don't
what's
think
the end game here?
Anyway, I think we should just play Gusto because I think Gusto's good on the right anyway. I think he's.
Have you not been following the socials?
Gusto against Martinelli.
No. Yeah, Gusto against Martinelli. Can they double up on the Martinelli? Because okay, let's go for Arsenal's front line. Yeah, other than Martinelli, who are we worried about? Because we're not worried about Eddie Nketiah. We're not worried about Kyle Havertz.
No, you're worried about
Maybe Trossard as well. Trossard could do his thing as well. If he's on form,
Trossard's got a number.
Trossard don't get played by them. This guy here, it's been. Oh, I feel so sorry.
I think he was injured last season.
I really do.
I don't mean this in a disparaging way, but I just don't know what the painter's gonna do against Martinelli, man.
Bro, it depends though. Look, we know Reece James played against him 3 times last season, including the preseason. Bro, it didn't go well, especially at the end. I'm just thinking Gusto is something new. I want to see the new thing. I want to see, let's see the new versus Martinelli. And I don't want to risk Reece James. Just get injured in 25 minutes. What's the point of that?
You can't risk him. Reece James can't play. He can't. Because if you start Reece James, then it means that your squad is dusty.
Yeah,
play Gusto, man.
Yeah, Gusto's back, man. 3 games left.
Gusto, though, you gotta tell him though that this ain't like the Mona Lisa. You get me? This is the Premier League.
Okay, see, yeah, guys.
I'm not sure about him. He looks.
You asked me, I told you, innit? That's it. You asked me, I told you. Good point, there, you know.
Yeah.
So hang on, what do you think?
Okay,
then, Tony? Do you
Nas,
think we
Nas,
could-
yeah. Who would be your starting midfield for this game? Like the best starting midfield for this game. Nas,
That's a good
We
question.
touched on it earlier.
start from you.
You know, Enzo, Caicedo,
Who are
Enzo
you
just,
gonna
you know,
employ in the
Argentina
midfield?
50 games without losing Argentina. They're on a little high. I have seen reports like Enzo's coming back, you know, a bit late. I'm sure they're partying with their 50th win, him and Messi. But if he comes back and he's fit, if he has even like a slight excuse, Poch is, you know, that's his little son. He's Argentinian, you know. Caicedo needs to be there for him because I don't rate Enzo his last displays. I actually think he's just playing and that was the minimalist the minimal rating he could play. For Argentina, he always levels it up. I want to see the next level for him. But Caicedo looks like he's doing well. He played again internationally solid, captain his own team at only 23 or whatever, 22. So those are the two I put right there. Obviously Gallagher, because the speed, he has speed and he has unlimited gas tank. It's like he can just bother people. He's be in your face all day long. You know, just like that hungry, pig in the middle, but twice as fast as that. But so I'll have him there. And,
Rice will
you know,
eat him
if
up,
shit
man.
hits the fan.
Rice will eat Gallagher up like Rice Krispies, bro. You know that, yeah? You know
Right.
He's
Rice-
gonna mess
see,
it
but Rice, yeah. But last time
Don't
last
even
year,
mention
Rice
Rice.
played for West
Don't even
Ham.
spoken on Rice.
Yeah.
No one's even spoken on
But Rice lost the battle, yeah. He lost the Amrabat battle last season in the finals. And I want to see him. I want to see him against Gallagher. I want to see if Gallagher can run around him. If he can, but if he can't, then cool. If it's a balance, it might get balanced out. Rice might get the better of him. We'll find out. But I'm not like, oh, Rice ain't Bellingham. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh, he's gonna do something, go through him and then score. It's not him. Like, but he might stop a brother from cutting through. That's what he might do. That's another guy like he doesn't star us, but he has respect. Like all our team will respect Rice. I know that much. So defensively,
big up to everyone who's in the charts. Yeah, London will be ruled by Spurs. Okay,
yeah.
G, Camila Silton, and big up to you, Amy Baba. Big ups to you, yeah. Afghan C4, big ups to you. Thanks for coming to the show, guys. Yeah, big ups to these guys. Yeah. See, Wolfgang. Yeah, Wolfgang. What's your midfield trio for this matchup?
Well,
Your midfield
obviously,
trio.
if we can, because we've still got a limited amount of midfielders to pick from. It'll obviously be Connor, Caicedo, and Enzo. But to be honest, I don't think that's where we win this game. I think we should go after you guys at wide positions, because at the end of the day, your back three, you're gonna basically sooner or later your back four is gonna become a back three. It's gonna leave space. And to be honest, I do think Sterling absolutely cooks Zinchenko.
Zinchenko is gonna, of course, is gonna be an inverted guy and just come into the middle.
And what about Palmer on the left? I reckon he can cook Ben White.
That's the secret weapon for us. He's actually got a goal against them as well.
The thing is, this is what I like about this Chelsea team. There's so many little diamonds in this team we haven't even figured out yet. We're still figuring out stuff about it. So, maybe you could argue like with a bit more. I don't know. If we had Lavia, I'd put him Lavia instead of maybe. But there you go. It ain't what it is. What it is.
Yeah,
you want to play Lavia off the bat?
Football bands, yeah. Please just give us our football bands. Give us our midfield trio, yeah. But just before that, yeah. Of course, you've just heard this Chelsea fans talk about Enzo. Has this guy really been dangerous this season? Has been dangerous this season on the Chelsea shirt? Does he pose any problem for us, man? I think Declan Rice eats him up easy in the middle of the park.
How can he eat up him and Connor?
Enzo's a funny one, man. He's a very good player, but I just don't see him doing it against a midfield of Odegaard, who's going to be pressing the hell out of Chelsea players. Yeah, Odegaard, Rice, and maybe Partey. If not Partey, might even throw in Havertz. But I don't want to start with Havertz. Just real talk. I don't want to start with Havertz. Maybe Partey, Odegaard, and who's the other one? Rice midfield. So I can't see it really, to be honest. What the thing for me is with Deji and these Chelsea guys is that You know, we just beat Man City. Yeah, I know. I don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Performance. We just beat Man City.
Yeah, thanks to our player.
You man are coming up. You man are coming up.
Bruv, you only beat Man City because of Havertz.
Let me land.
Let
Let him finish.
Let me land.
Let him finish.
Let me land first. Yeah?
Let him land. Let him land. Let him
You're
land.
coming up against a team. I know you man are saying, "Oh, Martinelli's the only player." Yeah, but we play as a team, bro. Yeah. We can hurt teams when we're ready. As I said, yeah. We play better away. All right, Deji said who we played against. I'm gonna give you an example of last season. Yeah, we were smacking up teams last season playing away. Yeah, and Chelsea was one of the teams that we smacked up. So coming to your ground is like playing at home for us.
Well, one.
So you still, well, but we still dominated you though, bro. It was a dominating 1-0. Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't. Pochettino wasn't in charge though.
Yeah. This is
Doesn't
a different
matter
kettle of fish.
who in charge.
Oh,
It doesn't matter who's in charge.
Deji.
Doesn't matter who's in charge.
Deji, that cheap shot.
It
Come
doesn't
on,
matter
man.
who's in
Pochettino.
charge.
Man, I have to say that what you just shared with us is probably one of the most disgraceful segments I've ever seen. Shaking your, the reason why a lot of
listen,
you're shaking your bum because you beat a Man City team.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
Listen,
are we being for real?
Your home last season, yeah. Can you remember what happened then? I'm sure you didn't sleep that night.
We had Conte. If you had
Conte, talking about winning Champions Leagues and winning leagues, yeah.
It's popping off, guys. It's popping off.
If you had Conte,
live on the show.
How much money have you paid out? How much money have you given to people?
I'm so glad I got out of bed for this.
Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Is that what we're doing? All right, cool. Well, let me tell you this, my brother. You're shaking your bum when you're playing a diluted Man City team. Is that what we're doing now?
So what? You can't beat Man City because they're
bro, when Tottenham beat Man City, all the big guns were on the pitch, bro.
So
all the big guns were on the pitch.
So Arsenal beat teams.
And let me tell you something.
So
if you man were so good, you would have beat Tottenham though in your yard.
If you man were so good, you would have beaten us.
Why didn't you beat Tottenham? Rebuild.
How come
we're rebuilding, bro? You man have been doing this for 5 years.
How come you didn't beat us?
You man have been doing this for 5 years.
You did not beat us.
Why didn't you beat us? Why didn't you beat us, bro?
Come on, man. It's not up to 5 years. It's not up to 5 years. It's 4 seasons.
When's the last time you beat us?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, you don't worry. You keep your mouth shut.
Don't fall off, though. Don't fall off and don't go missing.
Quiet.
Don't fall off. Getting excited because you beat a Man City team that didn't have
the Premier League.
Or
when's the last time you won the Premier League?
Tottenham beat Man City.
When did you win the Premier League?
Carries a lot of weight.
When did you win the Premier League? When did you win the Premier League?
When did you win the Premier League?
When did you win the Premier League?
When
20
did you
years ago.
How? When you
were still studying for everyone.
You won it when you were still studying.
When's the last time?
Bro, are you saying that when you were still counting? When you were still doing numbers and algebra, is that what you're talking about?
I was married in time there, bro. What are you talking about?
Come on, man. Let's be sensible. You can't even remember.
Let's get back to basics.
You've never seen a Premier League in your life.
Let me tell you.
In your whole entire life, you've never seen a Premier League. You've never seen a Premier League.
Let me tell you when Arsenal
what's your trophy cabinet like?
You know what it is. I know what you're doing.
What did you do,
back?
You've not seen a Premier League.
Let me tell you when
you use your life for that.
According to them, they're winning this season.
Your life, you've not seen.
Let me put things into perspective.
That's true.
No, let me just say this.
You're supposed to be.
Let me just say this, Tony, and then I won't say no more.
You're supposed to be.
Arsenal won the league when we were using Nokias.
Blackberry.
When did you? There was no phones.
That was a cheap shots, man. That was a cheap shot.
You got your pin, yeah? You get your pin.
See, guys. Of course, Football Banter understands that this is just banter. So it is really, of course, his name is Football Bant. So he's banned himself. This guy can take you bar for bar and smile with you at the end of the day. So that's his name. That's what he does. See, guys, let's get back into the game. Guys, and shots. I know you like that little bit of, going in there, yeah. But see. Let's get back into the show. See, Chelsea Football Club, yeah. Arsenal, we're going down there, yeah. See, Wolf, what are your concerns going into this London derby. What are your concerns in this Arsenal team?
Well, as I said, Martinelli. Other than that, none. Because no offense, when you look over the last 4 or 5 games, Martinelli was the only consistent threat to us, and he was one of the reasons why you guys got that like dominating 1-0, was bound to put it earlier on. So, and I'm not being funny, we've got a much stronger defense because we've got Dieza now, Balashil's back. You can stick Thiago Silva behind them.
Oh my God, Arsenal is the best defensive side in the league. No. What you just said is haram.
This year or last year?
Arsenal is the no. You just committed haram right there, man. Arsenal is the best defensive side.
I was talking about our defense, and you're talking about yours. Like what?
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
He's doing like defense versus attack.
The best? How are you good
defensively?
defensively?
What Jesus
How are
does
you
as
good
well,
defensively?
He pulled you, man.
This is scary, man.
How
can you say this?
Players like Martinelli and Saka the space.
We got the future of France's defense. Trust me. And I'm not talking about Wesley Fofana.
Wow.
We've got a decent defense, man.
Arsenal is the best defensive side in the league. How are you saying
They've
this?
actually got Saliba, who's actually also part of that future French defense.
Arsenal is the
But
best
listen, he wasn't talking defense via defense anyway. He was talking defense via attack. And I do worry about Jesus to a degree. And I would swear the team in general, they know how to pass, they know how to ball, they know each other well. You know, the only weakness I see us getting at them is probably Zinchenko, but same time, he does know Sterling, but it's like when two players train with each other, one always gets the better of the other. And I'm guessing Sterling probably duppied him a lot in training. This 27-year-old Sterling at Man City must have been. So I'm sure that's the weakness for me. Zinchenko is the only weakness. Even if they do a switch wing thing, I only see Zinchenko. And I'm like, can Jackson tap into the African power and be like, yo, Drogba, give me some of that. Give me some of that, bro. It's your Senegalese brother, bro.
Give me that Zulu warrior spirit, man.
Bro, let him become the scourge of Arsenal. If he doesn't do that,
Zulu
I don't know how
the Southern Gunner is down.
Yeah.
But that's the only way I can see us do something. If Michael Jackson,
big ups to the people in the chat. Big ups.
There's bear man in the chat, bro. Go through some of the comments, bro. There's
big
bear
ups to
man
the people in the chat.
Not
The Southern Gunner. Yeah, man. The Southern Gunner is in the chat. Yeah, big ups to you, Southern Gunner. That's my guy. Yeah, Southern Gunner. Of course, Amy Baba is also here. Scott Kirk is also down here. Our member of this channel, Head to There, is also down here.
Oh, he said Havertz is scoring 2 goals. You know.
Also, Mac Button Ballers is also down here. Yeah, Amy Baba is down here. Yeah, let's see. Camila is also down here. Yeah, big ups to you. The Amy Baba says here, he says, I hope we go into that game prepared mentally to play Chelsea and not think a win is a given. But wait, yeah, see, why are Arsenal? See, I'm beginning to see in the last 2 days, yeah, I'm beginning to see Arsenal fans a little bit kind of like having concerns about this Chelsea team. This is a team that's in 11th, yeah. Football band. Why are Arsenal fans concerned about this matchup? We're playing. See. We're joint first, yeah. We're joint first. I know that you have a problem with this, but we're joint first, yeah. With Tottenham Hotspurs, yeah. We're joint first, yeah. With Tottenham Hotspurs, 8 points, identical.
We're not joint first.
There's a goal difference, bro.
We're not joint first, bro.
Okay. I get that. Yeah, I get that.
You said that with
There's a difference.
We're not joint first.
There's a difference. Okay. This shameless, man. But see, no problems, man. But again, see, football bands. Yeah. See, again, we're playing against the 11th side in the Premiership, and we are at least second. Why can Arsenal fans confidently say, "Hey, we're going to beat this team that we've had joys in their home yard"? Yeah, we haven't been beaten there since 2019, and again, they're 11th in the table. They should be there for the taking. How about that, football band?
We know this 11th in the table is like false. Yeah, we know that Chelsea are going to pick up wins sooner or later. You can see from the last 3 games they've been improving, and there's a bit of chemistry starting to work with some of the players as well. I don't see Chelsea as
again. It's only Burnley they've beaten. Let's not
beat Brighton in the cup competition as well.
It's only Burnley. It's only Burnley and Fulham. Come on, man. Let's not act as if they were beating Manchester City.
So
listen, you can
Let's
only
not
beat
act
the
as
teams
if they
in
were
front of
beating
you.
Manchester City. It's Burnley.
Yeah, you can only beat the teams in front of you, so
Okay.
you've got to respect
Exactly.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and their last game was impressive. Was it 4-1 against Burnley? I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
They played very well. Watched that whole game. I just believe that it's a derby. It's Chelsea. I don't care what anyone says. Chelsea are Chelsea. Yeah, big team. Yeah, people can laugh at them. Yeah, everyone's been having their banter and laughing at Chelsea, which I understand and everything. And long may it continue. But I just feel that Chelsea are a team that they're on the rise. Yeah, they've got a good manager, as Deji keeps going on about. And for the Arsenal game, Poch is gonna put up the level a little bit, isn't it? Because it's Arsenal.
even Poch has rivalry with Arsenal as well. That's the thing.
Yeah,
He has
so
history with
he's gonna put in that little extra. You know what I mean? Like that little attention to detail. He's gonna be up for it. So I'm not gonna be here arrogant and saying, "Boy, we're gonna smack up Chelsea and everything," because that. Do you know what? You'll be a fool, an Arsenal fool, to actually say that. Chelsea are dangerous, man, and let's not play games now. Yeah, that's
real
my
talk, man.
opinion.
The only thing I would say though, football bags, despite
See,
you saying it, and I respect that.
Deji, I've heard. See, Deji,
Every time you're gonna say Brent,
please. I've heard you call Chelsea team a dusty.
He said my name like 10
Not
times. I
he said your name about
Deji's
7
pause.
times,
I've
bro.
heard you call. No, because Deji's because Deji's acting like an angel down here. Deji, on your shows, I've heard you call this
He's
Chelsea
been my hero
a
today,
dusty Chelsea team. See, yeah. See, Deji's pause. Do you still think that this dusty Chelsea team can beat up Arsenal that's second in the league right now?
Chelsea team.
Are they still
you know what it
dusty?
is? I'll be honest with you. I've said it about. I'm hoping that Chelsea.
You're around Chelsea fans now, so you have to talk that big talk right now.
I said that I'm hoping Chelsea can do something because of the Pochettino factor, the inside man factor, and also because of Sterling wanting to prove something against the Gooners. The only thing that worries me is what Bance was saying. When you look back on recent history, Chelsea just don't turn up against Arsenal. And it's a fact. Them games have been really dusty. In fact, I would go as far as to say in Arsenal's whole season, the games against Chelsea were one of their easiest games. I lie. So we talk about it being a London derby, but them games weren't even a London derby. Them games were just rubbish. So I'm hoping Chelsea give a fight. That's all I'm hoping for. If they give a fight, it's a good game. But if they turn up like they've been turning up against Arsenal, where they literally roll over and give them the 3 points, then it's rubbish. So I'm just hoping Poch can do something. That's why I said to you, if they roll over and get banged, Poch deserves to lose his job. Because if you can't motivate them Chelsea players to play against Arsenal, then who can he motivate them to play against?
Yeah, that's true. Then his criteria as a manager seriously comes into question, then doesn't it? That's a different story, though. That depends on the result. So that's going in beyond the result. But like right now, none of us can do that. So, but I hear what Deji's saying, because one thing about not a lot of Chelsea fans were happy when we first got him. Let's be honest, right? Because we always saw him with the Tottenham roots, and it was always like, why would we hire Pochettino? But it's not really his squad yet either. None of the players he's signed yet, so. It's like when Mourinho came back for us the second time. Like he needed at least a year to sort it out. So does Poch get at least a year to sort it out?
He of his caliber, he has to have a year. If you don't let him finish the season, then you man are crazy. And in fact, you man could be another Manchester United in the making, because I think that's it for Man United. I think they're done at it. So I'm not even I'm not mentioning them. But if you guys make the mistake of getting rid of Poch,
they're done. It's dead. They're gone. It's dead.
Then you guys are gone as well. We're not even looking at Man U or Chelsea anymore. We're turning our attention to Brighton and Newcastle. That's what would happen.
I hear you.
Aston Villa.
Boy, it's
Aston
legit.
Villa. Guys. I will just ask you this straight one here before we go to the predictions of this game and close the show very soon. Bant, I'll go straight to you. Yeah. What do you think will be? What's your prediction for this matchup? Let me just start with that.
Do you know what? I was very much thinking about a draw, but I think we're just gonna nick it 2-1. That's what I think. I think we will win
2-1.
2-1. Yeah.
Deji Sports, what do you think Arsenal is going to do? Is Chelsea going to win that match at the bridge? What's your prediction?
Do you know what? I think it's going to be a draw, bro.
Yeah, same here.
It'll be a draw. I'm going to go 1-1, but it could easily be 2-2.
I was thinking 2-2 at first. I was thinking 2-2 draw.
I think it's going to be a draw. I just think that you can get points just on energy. You don't have to be good. You don't even have to make sense, but it could just fall for you. And I think Chelsea are going to be overhyped. And I said to you, in terms of attributes, Chelsea's players probably are the closest team to Arsenal in terms of individual attributes, in terms of quality on the ball, pace, that kind of thing. And that normally ends in both teams cancelling each other out.
Well, let me ask you a question then, Deji and Wolf. Yeah, what does a draw do for both teams? Obviously, we drop points, but in terms of
in our case, we'll be pissed.
What's your opinion? Yeah.
In our case, we'll be pissed, but we've got to be realistic. Because one thing about it is this is still a brand new team, a brand new manager, 8 games in. It's hardly like, and I'm not going to lie, it's not like Poch hasn't had to jumble with the players that have been injured. Half of his squad he hasn't even been able to use yet. So it's look, if we win, I'll be over the moon. But to be honest, I'm agreeing with Deji on this one. I think it'll be a 1-1. But the thing is, it will hurt us. The draw will hurt Arsenal more because we're not expecting to go for no leagues or nothing like that. We're just a lot of people will say, "Oh, Chelsea will get top 8." So all right, then going by that logic, that will hurt Arsenal more because that will allow Spurs to pull ahead of you lot. So,
you know what? If Chelsea's able to get a draw, I think we can legitimately say that Chelsea are mounting a top 4 challenge. I could see them going on a run under Pochettino that could even take Chelsea top 4 or on the brink of top 4. I don't think it makes much difference to Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal fans are disappointed because let's say you draw and Tottenham win. We're only 2 points ahead. It makes no difference.
Unbeaten as well, so
yeah, and you're still unbeaten. You're still up there. You're still doing your thing in the Champions League.
You're not going to win every single game, are you? Come on, you got to be realistic. You're not going to win.
It makes no difference, bro. If we're saying that a draw against Chelsea is a disappointment for Arsenal, then what the hell do we say about Man City losing to Wolves and Arsenal? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, their man lost to Wolves. So the truth of the matter is Arsenal still outperformed what City's done so far this season. That's it.
Yeah, but City not really the benchmark this season.
Who's the benchmark?
Who's
at the moment
the benchmark?
At the moment, the benchmark is either Spurs or Arsenal, isn't it? Because you guys are the top 2. But
okay,
we're only
I'll
8
take
games
that.
in.
I'll take that.
Because one thing about it, on City,
did you just take that? Did you just take it?
Wait. One second. On City's point of view, right? Just briefly, because everyone keeps on mentioning City, right? This City side, right? Regardless of whoever thinks Arsenal were lucky to win or whatever, that's not the same City side from last season. And to be honest, the Arsenal side has improved. Regardless of people like to chuck Arsenal, because I'm a realist. I don't like to chuck hate. I like to be real. So if someone's playing well, then they're playing well. I'll big up whoever plays well. So right now it's between Spurs and Arsenal. Now, Man City, the only thing I will say about Man City is this is the one thing that every single Premier League team, right? They have the ability with whatever holes they have in their squad, they can heal in January and literally they can hunt us all down. Regardless whoever's, and they've done it to Arsenal last season, and they proved it when they slapped you guys up, when they banged you 4-1. It was the big title decider, and literally there was only one team in it. But if Arsenal can keep their players fit, get Declan Rice and like Partey in the midfield to gel, create that base, that proper solid base. Odegaard, I'm not convinced, because one thing about this guy is in big games, this guy goes missing.
True.
I've been trying.
I've said it too. I won't be the one to start arguing over that. I think that's true.
Now, I do think
Arsenal's missing in the big games.
All round, I think Martinelli is the most dangerous player. All their players, because Martinelli, he can dribble, he can hold up the ball, he can play left wing, he can play right wing, he can even play striker. so he can like swap around. Now, I rate Trossard, but I think Arteta very undervalues him, and I'm not the only person that thinks that.
You don't think
That
Saka
thinks in that way.
You don't think Saka a wolf. You don't think Saka's not able to do it to cause you problems either.
He's not playing, is he?
Is he not playing? Or is he?
He's still injured, isn't he?
Is he injured?
But see, Bant, you're face to face with Deji Sports. We'll finish this conversation about Chelsea Football Club because I have the bigger fish, Goonie, I have to take off the head of the snake, that's their leader, I'm gonna go for the head of the snake, the head of the dragon.
What are
you doing? Goonie's coming to the channel tomorrow, guys. Goonie's coming to. He's the top goon. He's coming down here tomorrow, 7 p.m. You have to, come down here.
He's coming here to do what though?
If it for the preview for the Arsenal, for the Chelsea Arsenal preview.
I don't know him, and I don't mean this in a disparaging way, but at the moment, what can he do?
Man, that's a Chelsea podcasting legend, bro.
Keeping it real. At the moment, Wolfgang,
I don't want to say anything, man.
Chelsea can't do nothing at the moment. All they can do is sit down and hope for the best.
And hope for the best, right? Good. Football band. Since you're here face to face with Deji Sports, do you think? Look Deji Sports in the eye. Like just square him up. Look him in the eye right now. Do you think?
Look him in his eye, like what?
Do you think? Do you think?
Well, you finish the question. No.
Do you think that these guys are pretenders this season? That's one. Do you think Ange is all about that business too? And do you think Tottenham Hotspurs have a shot at winning the Premiership this season? 3. What do you think, football band? And look him straight in the eyes and talk to him.
No, I don't actually, and I'm not even saying it from hate. I think that Spurs are having their they're having their nice little period at the moment. It's that good feeling vibe, isn't it? When you get a new gal and that, and you're just chilling and everything's nice, but there's going to be a time where that girl might turn around and say to you, but I love you, and you'll be like, oh, so slow down, baby. I think these man, they're gonna be up there, but I don't think that they're gonna go the full distance.
You're gonna tell them you love them.
I think at some point, maybe December, when the injuries start kicking in, like Maddison, if anything happens to Maddison, then that's creativity gone. I don't know when Bentancur's gonna be back because he's a baller. He's been missing for ages as well, but I'd like to see him come back. But Spurs are a good team, man. I'm not gonna say that.
So they're not gonna win the league this season.
I don't think they're gonna win the league. I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be putting pressure on teams up there as well. So they're gonna be taking points off teams left, right, and centre. The Cities, the Liverpools, the Arsenals, the Chelseas. They're gonna be causing some upsets. They're gonna be upsetting some people, but I don't think they're ready to win the league. Maybe an FA Cup final, hopefully. Do you know what I mean?
I'll play you man in the final, to be honest.
I'll play you man in the final. But Deji, me and you need to get a show on, because I think the people want that. I think the people need that.
I think we need to do that. And in response, because I know Tony's gonna come to me, and even if you weren't, I'm gonna say something anyway. And
shout out to Oregon Gunner who is in the chat. Oregon Gunner, big up to you. Always remember you, my brother. Always remember you.
Keep it real.
The
only thing I would say is that, and this
big
probably
ups to you, man, and big ups to the Assembled who's also down here. The Assembled, big ups to you too.
I don't
big up to you, Judge G. Big up to you, keeping it real, Chelsea.
I don't normally say positive things about Arsenal, but I don't know what it is about you, man, on the panel today. You, man, have just touched me different, and so I might have to say something. The thing is, I feel like we
end the show, bro.
Yeah, I just feel like we're learning from our neighbours, innit? You, man, showed us the blueprint last year because you lot came out of nowhere and you actually did well. You actually rivaled City all the way into the last 7 games, and you came from nowhere. No one was expecting it. And I'm quite happy to sit here week after week and for people to tell me they can't see it, like Stevie Wonder, and I don't mind. But you, man, showed us the blueprint. So the blueprint being, it's possible, though. We could still be there hovering around. Come Jan, come February.
Injuries.
I
That's
would
the
love
only
it if
thing.
it happened. I would love it
It's
if it.
injuries. That's the
Content
only
gets you guys
thing.
top
It's the
four, innit?
injuries. If you don't get no injuries, then there's, you know what, and you're up there after January, then there's a possibility. But when those injuries kick in, you know what it's like, Deji, yeah? Week after week, yeah, man's getting injured. Key players, not just any man, key players are getting injured, yeah? Then it becomes harder and harder. But
No,
you man play one game a week, innit?
yeah, and that's what's in our favour. Again, like, those little things are in
And
our favour.
Arsenal had that as well, though. Arsenal had that as well. And look what happened to Arsenal.
So I'm just saying.
You've got Van der Ven as well. Who comes in if anything happens to Van der Ven? And I'm
The
not
problem is what Tottenham need to do. You're right, Tottenham just need to hold it down until January. If we can hold it down with the injuries, but there's no way that we can do what you man did in January, which is to do the opportunity to take your missus to Nando's and you went Dixie, or in fact, you man went.
Oh my
you went
God.
Big
January.
Did you not start talking about
January,
Poundland?
February, we were clear. January, February, we were clear. It's only when March.
But you man had the opportunity to add to your squad, take your missus to Nando's at least.
We went for Caicedo, innit?
You went Big Sam's and you both ordered a chicken sandwich meal, chips, and a Pepsi for £1. Now it looks on the it looks like a good deal, but we all know.
No.
Yeah.
We took Caicedo 80. What is it? 70, 80 mil, bro. What are you talking about? Chicken and chips.
But you didn't get over the line, bro.
That's the.
I know, but it doesn't mean we still.
You decided to give us Kivio instead.
Yeah, true.
See, Wolf, yeah, just before we end the show, and of course everyone would shout out their channels. See, Wolf, what do you think about Deji Spor's club this season? Are they pretenders? Do you think Ange is the real deal?
No, well, the only thing is, hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? We will only know all this at the end of the season. Because at the end of the day, does he look like the real deal at the moment? Yes, because he's got them playing good football. And I'm not being funny. That's why they came to the Emirates and drew, because they were playing.
Must you hit us below the belt? Must you hit us below the belt? Like
wait, how's that hit below the belt when it actually happened? I'd understand if you thought I was bantering you, but this is what would you want me to say? Like, would you want to make it up and say it didn't happen?
That was below the belt, man. That was below the belt.
How's that below the belt? It's what happened.
But it's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay.
That's below the belt. It's what happened. Just like you beat Man City at home, you drew with Spurs at home. Is that not what happened or not? Like, you ain't got to take it as a low blow, bro. It's not like WWE punching your nuts or something. It's just what happened. You get me?
Okay.
One thing about it is, like, you guys have got a decent record with big teams at home. And if you're honest, Spurs, what Man City lost, Man United lost. We ain't been there yet. So what? I think Spurs is the only big team that have been to the Emirates this year and not lost. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so far then that's as real deal as you can get, isn't it? If Pep's boys are getting smashed up, but Andrew's boys aren't, as you so quite like to put it, then I got to give credit where credit's due for now, innit? Until it blows up and goes wrong. Because I'm not being funny here. This is one thing where Arsenal and Spurs kind of parallel each other, where you both have, in terms of like, you both have a style. You're both like on the front foot at the moment. Spurs will have an advantage later on in the season because they'll have less games. And Arsenal will have a problem is because when you get into the deeper phases of the Champions League and stuff like that, when you guys are playing 3 games in a week, it all depends on who you guys get injured or not. Because let's be honest, I will say that Saliba gets injured for you guys are in problems. Rice gets injured for you guys, you get problems. But I'm only looking at it objectively. I'm not pointing fingers and say it will happen or it won't.
No, but that's fact. That's fact. That's fact. Arsenal team. See, this Arsenal team.
Wait, hang on.
This Arsenal team has got lapses.
I don't think he will. I think. You know what? Yeah, I don't think we're ready.
That's interesting. Why don't you think?
I just don't think we're good enough in the Champions League yet. Do you know what I mean? I think.
Just giving Edgy Sports ammunition.
My opinion, bro. First season back in the Champions League, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bravo.
That lost. Is it Lons? Yeah.
Lens, yeah.
Yeah. We lost to Lens.
That kind of reminded me of the old Arsenal in the Champions League.
But come on, man. The
I don't think we're gonna get
disrespect
beat,
on
man.
Lens.
The minute we get a
Lens
big
came
team,
second last season.
them man are
Lens
dealing with
came
us, bro.
second last season.
Wait, you weren't saying that in your watch
Lens
along,
came
Tony, when I was
second
sitting there
last
doing the
season.
watch along
No,
with you. You weren't saying that.
No. The disrespect on Arsenal is too much, even from rival fans. Yeah, this Lens team went head to head with PSG. PSG only won that title by 1 point last season. So let's don't act as if Lens doesn't know how to cook. Let's don't act as if it's some
Lens is
trashy
a dusty
League
team,
One
bro.
club. Yeah, that just came to the Champions League and we had to beat them. Yeah,
That's like
they had
saying.
good players. They had good players.
If Brian, can I ask you a
Clearly,
question?
Mikel Arteta
Can
did
I ask
not
you a
do his
question,
job.
real quick, Tony?
Mikel
I know we
Arteta
got
did
to
not
go.
do his job.
I know we got to go,
Mikel Arteta did not do his job clearly. Yeah. When they come home to the Emirates, it could be a different ball game. All true. Could be a different story altogether. So let's see what's going to happen. So, all these things, yeah. Lens came second last season. Went head to head with PSG. So what are we talking about? But again, good. It was a bad loss. I do understand that. Deji Sports, you wanted to say something?
I wanted to say quickly that's like Brighton getting into the Champions League and then saying because they're in the Champions League, we should all shake for them.
Did Brighton come second? Did Brighton push for the title? The argument is flawed.
Cool.
Make it like for like. Make it like for like. Give me a team that came second, that pushed City to the title and then came to the Champions League. Then make it like for like. Then I'll say okay. But it's not like for like.
In reflection,
Lens came second last season.
Well, aren't Lens then your mirror in terms of the French league to the Premier League? Because if they finish second and you guys finish second,
no, we're just talking about this team as if it's some League One team, and it's not. It's not. They have killers down there in that team. Did you see the way we did the watch along together? Did you see how they were playing? Those guys can't take your head off.
Listen,
they can't take your head off, literally.
Tony, the reason why I say I don't think we're going to go deep into the Champions League, is because Arteta, I don't think he's ready tactically for them type of, because at the moment we kind of play one way, isn't it? Yeah. And I just don't think he's got that adaptability in the Champions League yet. We saw what happened last season in the Europa League, yeah. We went out to who did we go out to?
Sporting at home, 2-2.
Yeah. Man, Chip Ramsey, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Arteta's European record is actually quite poor.
Yeah, his European record is poor. And I'm not saying that I don't want to go far, but I just cannot see it this season. I just think that we need to just like concentrate on the league. Yeah, maybe a little cup as well. And that's it. I don't think, you know what? It's nice to be in the Champions League. But I just can't see us going deep within it. And the minute we go deep, there's going to be a team that's going to smack us up anyway. There will be like a Bayern or a Barcelona.
Bayern with Kane, boy. I can just imagine that. Right.
Okay. End of the show. End of the show, guys. See ya, guys. Big ups to each and every one of you that showed up to the show today, mostly in the chat. Yeah. See, guys, tomorrow, Goonie, the top goon, is coming down here tomorrow, 7 p.m. See, that's a big one. One of the legends, of podcasting, in that Chelsea folk down there. Yeah. So it's going to be coming here tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. You better join us on that show tomorrow, me and Goonie down here. See, let's talk about our channels. Yeah. I'll start with you, Wolf.
Yeah, big up everyone. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Deji and Bance and Tony, of course. Thank you for having me on.
I'm not forgetting CFCOG, who was also here.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Naz as well. Let's say big up my channel, Wolfgang Division. Hopefully, I'll have Deji and Bance on here soon as well, because I've been speaking to both of them about coming on, and I need to get it done. I'd love to have them on here because Bance is a real one, and so is Deji, man. Deji's been my hero today. I can't believe I'm saying it.
Yeah, man.
He's been my knight in shining armor. I don't know. Yeah, it's madness.
People think I'm a madman, you know what I mean? But in between it all, man talking a bit of sense. Chelsea could surprise us this weekend. That's the truth.
Bance, please shout out your channel, man, because Deji is one of the shows that's going to round it up.
There's my channel there, Football Bance channel. Yeah, just hook me up. Do you know what I mean? Let me know, panel, and let me know the comments if you want me and Deji to go head to head one day. Yeah, Just
As long as
let
you're
us
not looking
know,
in
innit?
each other's eyes.
I know you don't want this, bro. I know everyone wants this, but me and Deji have to make it happen.
Let me be referee.
Yeah. I would
anyone
like
can
that.
be
I would like
referee.
that to happen on Deji's channel because
Yeah, you have
that
to
would be
make it
the
happen.
bump on Deji's channel, man. It would be the
You have to
bump,
make
man.
it happen.
Fire for fire. You guys will go toe to toe. You know, it'd be nice to see you guys toe to toe, man. Clash for clash,
Respectfully,
punch
though,
for punch,
respectfully,
hook for
none of
hook.
this scraps business or whatever his name is. Respectfully, we've got respect for each other. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're both
exactly,
man.
man.
Come on.
What I'm saying, yeah, we done know the roads and all that, so be
Mm,
respectful.
mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
100.
Deji Sports, shout out your channel, man. Talk to these people. Let these people know
Big
who
up
you are, man.
to
Talk to them, man.
Wolfgang, big up to Football Bands, big up Tony. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it. Deji Spurs, please, on the YouTube, Deji Spurs on the gram. And yeah, Banks, we need to do it, man. I'm ready. Just make sure your team is up there because there's no point calling me if you're not in and around and near my club in it. You know what I mean?
Likewise,
It's
bro.
room for you. So apart
You
from
see
Like
that,
how
where I am at the
Vance doesn't
moment?
even
You
leave
see where I am
me
at the
there.
moment? You're down there, bro. This is how it's always gotta be. It's gotta be like this. I'm
yeah,
at the top.
it's
You're
got to
down
be
there,
like
bro.
that, but it's not in it. That's the problem. Right now, as we're speaking, it's the other way around.
Yeah, you need to swap the cameras around.
Yeah.
See ya, guys. Join me 7 p.m. It
There will
doesn't
be
get better
facts,
than this.
Campbell.
Yeah,
There will be facts and banter.
definitely. Did you have you shouted out your channel yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. So, see, yeah, everyone, yeah, please go and subscribe to each and everyone's channel down here. Yeah, go support these guys, Deji Sports, Football Bands, and of course, Simon Wolfang Division. I might be doing a watch along with him either on my channel, I think so, but I'll talk with him later on about that because it's the London Derby. Join us tomorrow, me and Goonie, 7 p.m. Yeah, big ups and everyone from me, Deji. Football Band, co-owner of the show too, Deji Sports, and of course my guy too, Simon CFCOG. Yeah, and keeping it real. Big ups to you guys.
Up the
Peace
till.
out. Peace out.